This is CCDNB. Canadian content, the first of all Canadian content drum and bass podcasts with your host, DJ Kapulet.
What's up? We're back. Another podcast, CCDNB, episode 20.
Getting up there.
I'm your host, Dustin Kapulet, and she's your co-host, Kasha. And guess what? It's springtime. We survived the winter.
Hallelujah.
Which actually, in Toronto, wasn't much of a winter. We had like 3 snowfalls. Or at least that's what it felt like. So we're kicking things off, or we're going to ease you into things. A little bit of foreplay. This is something brand new from Ashes.
Nice.
This is my new producer pick of the show, so we're kicking things off with a new producer pick. The track's called The Duel, and it's forthcoming on 96 Kilohertz Productions.
Exclusive.
DnB, right? Canadian content, drum and bass. Worldwide.
All the lightning and the eerie sounds.
Yeah. This one sounds like the Wild Wild West. Speaking of the West, I want to give a shout out to all my West Coast peeps. Spinlock, Suave Assassins, Shaw DJs, Fro, K, DJ SWAT, the guys over at Innovation Canada, Calgary, Van City crew, Winnipeg crew, Calgary crew. Big shout out to the Ottawa crew. Ashes is from Ottawa. So this one's going out to you guys. Alright, so coming up on the show, we have a big show. Exclusive music from Mark's Visionary, Dabbler, Spinlock, LaVice, Stranjah, and Scehmatic, as well as some releases by Override, Psidream, Aspect and Gremlinz, Nuisance, NC17, and Catacomb. So we're going into the liquid, we're going into the dark stuff. I'm going to take a break off the jump up just for you.
Thanks. I'm excited about the liquid. There's a really good track in this mix that I'm looking forward to too.
Yes, yes.
Maybe Dustin will even let me intro it.
Alright, I'll let you do some intros.
Okay, cool. Only the songs that I really like.
Since you're doing such a good job on the emails.
I do what I can.
So on the last podcast, I think we were talking about that Noisia party, right?
Oh man, that was such a good party.
I actually found this recording I did. I must have been a little bit drunk too, but there was this like drunk MC. I didn't know who he was MCing to. He was just MCing to nobody, so I had to turn on my recorder. And yeah, in this guy's defense, he was wasted.
What's your name? What's your name?
MC up inside, we'll come for the baseline and we slide. Here come with the baseline boys up inside. We're gonna take over. Toronto's on the ground, sound over. Yes, you know we got it. Yes, you know we do it. Yes, you know we're gonna take over. Another fucking sound of the underground. We outrun your pound. It's another Killer G on your air MC.
Where are you from? Pickering?
I've been in Toronto drum and bass MC for more than motherfucking 15 years.
Oh, really?
Oh, buddy.
Do you do a rhyme for me? If I gave you like a topic to pick, can you do a rhyme about Canadian drum and bass? Do you know about Canadian drum and bass?
Toronto drum and bass.
You know, like Marcus Visionary and...
Mystical Influence, Catholic Jake.
Yeah.
All the miles up inside, we on the baseline, yes, we're gonna ride tonight. Here come with a baseline, with a baseline, with a baseline. Up inside, we're gonna race them, we're gonna beat them, we're gonna get all them on our control. An asshole, we racing go. Here we go with a baseline, blow the baseline, let you know and know. Here we go with a baseline, oh, here we go with a baseline. Yes, you know we are them vibes. Yes, you know we are inside. Here we go with a baseline that took over your soul with the baseline, the baseline, they get on the gut line. Hey,
what's your MC name?
Facebook.com/.
Alright, man, big up, thanks, man.
No, listen to this. Listen to this.
We're gonna race them, we're gonna beat them, we're gonna get all them on our control. An asshole, we racing go.
One more time.
Our control, an asshole.
Yeah, I thought I heard something about asshole.
Yeah, something about asshole? Anyways, listen. Don't drink an MC.
Yeah, it doesn't turn out well.
That's the lesson in that little segment there. Anyways, back to the music. Enough fooling around. All right, let's get into some tunes, because honestly, I have a huge batch of wicked tunes for this podcast. I think the last two podcasts was like, what, a Valentine's Day special and a reggae special, so time to get back into the dubs and some of the releases that have been coming out.
And some of the wicked new producers
We gotta catch
that
up
keep
here.
coming out of the woodwork.
Oh yeah. So, this one's by Override. This one's out on In the Jungle. Track's called Soothe Your Soul. Check out Override at override.org. This is one of those tunes that I wish I had signed. But big ups Nitrous and everybody over In the Jungle.
Yeah, big up.
Support your Canadian labels. Vibes. Also on the show, we have some online comments from our listeners. I didn't get around to doing an event segment yet, but that will happen. We have a few giveaways, some CCDNB swag, I guess. Keychains and buttons and stuff.
Yeah, a little goodie bag.
I want to send a big shout out to Gwen for hooking that up out of her own pocket.
Yeah, big ups, Gwen.
I believe she's trying to get together an actual shop so you'll be able to buy these CCDNB stickers and shirts and whatnot.
Maybe we should bring a couple with us to NDC on Saturday.
Right. Oh, we're going to be at NDC.
Yes,
You're going to be
yes,
at
we
NDC.
will.
Gwen's going to be at NDC. We're going to be sporting the CCDNB gear. We also have an interview with Everfresh from On Point Music, one of the biggest record labels, drum and bass wise in Canada. We've got about 3 or 4 heavy bass hitters. I'm struggling with this heavy bass hitter segment because I can't
just pick one.
No. So fuck it. Of course, our Canadian classic at the end of the show, and we have some giveaways. We have
Not only the CCDNB stuff, but we got some tickets too, don't we?
right. We got tickets to Innovation Canada in Calgary, Alberta. Dillinger.
Yeah, we'll have some more info about that one later on in the show.
And we also have a t-shirt courtesy of the Trilogy sound crew. So stay tuned if you want some of that stuff. And of course our Canadian classic at the end of the show. Did I already say that? Yeah.
It's always good to put a bit of emphasis on the Canadian classic. After all, that's why we're here, right?
Sure. Alright, incoming is Kosh's pick.
It's by Ladyhawke. It's a Dabbler remix, but it's called My Delirium.
And this is a bootleg. I'm not really sure how you can get it. Maybe hit up Dabbler, ask him, he'll give it to you.
Stuck in my head since Dustin let me listen to it about a week ago, and it's just been on a loop in my head, and I love it.
I just recently got it. I don't know where I got it from. Maybe from Dabbler, I think. But it's been in my head ever since as well. Yeah.
Hey!
Me and Kasha had the mics off, but we were singing along to that whole song. It's quite a sing-along song, you know?
Yeah, it really is.
Especially when it goes, hey!
You should keep that in when we both are like, hey.
Yeah, definitely. tune by Psidream and Hadley. Track called Inner Strength on Fokuz Limited Recordings. This just came out now. And something a little out of the norm for Psidream, but not unexpected because he did used to do a lot of Liquid.
Psidream is
the old
awesome.
school Psidream.
Yeah.
We're going to play a Dark Smasher from him a little bit later. So how was your St. Paddy's Day?
Oh my god, I started drinking at 1 o'clock in the afternoon just down the street there.
Yeah.
And
Where?
at Ridgetown, their little patio or whatever.
Our listeners have no idea where that is.
That's fine. They don't need to know. But yeah, I started off at about 1 p.m., had a couple green drinks, some shots of whiskey.
I have an interesting story.
Do you?
Yeah. Well, I was coming home from my buddy Shank's house, and I grabbed 2 pizzas on the way home, one for supper and one for work the next day.
Yeah.
And as I was going to my building, some wasted guy in a suit was like, "Hey, I'll give you $100 for both those pizzas. I'll give you $100 for both those pizzas." I'm like, "Well, one of them is only half a pizza. I got this bottom one full pizza." He's like, "I'll give you $40 for that full pizza you got right there." I'm like, okay.
You
Give me $40.
You should have just been like, "Sure, here's my 2 pizzas. Take it as $100," and then he would have found out that it was only half.
You know what? I never thought of that.
You were drunk.
But
too,
I felt
eh?
bad. I didn't want to take advantage of the guy. I already did take his $40 for what? It was like a $5 pizza. Anyways, big ups to that guy. Alright, big tune time. This is off the Nerve Damage EP, out this Thursday, or maybe by the time you hear this podcast, on Stride Recordings. Spinlock featuring Kittie Kaos. Track called Just Like Mist. So this is Kittie Kaos's vocalist debut.
Big up.
I met her as just a fan of the podcast, and she sent me some YouTube videos. We got her in the studio. So big ups, Kittie.
This is Spinlock, and you're tuned into CCDNB with your host, DJ Kapulet.
Just like mist.
Yeah, big ups all the Stride crew, Vice Scehmatic, Override, Spinlock. Big ups Kittie Kaos. Alright, time for our first heavy bass hitter. This one's forthcoming on Stride Recordings. Sending this one out to Justin Cypher. Literally, because he's bugging the hell out of me for this. This one will be out on April 22nd. Save Me VIP. Vice LaVice.
no hero. Don't even try, I'm gonna drown. She said you no hero. Don't even try, I'm gonna drown inside. Don't even try.
One of my favorite tunes by Vice.
What's the ride?
This track is sick.
See, what did I tell you about Vice? This guy is
That
doing
he
big
kicks
things.
ass.
Yes.
Big up Vice.
This one's forthcoming on Dangerous New Age. Vice LaVice with In Limbo. Big! I do believe after these two releases, he's changing his name again, and he will then be known as Rene LaVice. And then he's not allowed to change his name anymore. Saying a shout out to Gremlinz.
Hey, this is Vice. You're listening to CCDNB with DJ Kapulet.
I am the business.
Since spring is coming along and we're talking about Vice here, myself as well as Vice will be available for bookings this spring, summer. So you want to get at us for that before those weekends filled up. I think my April is filled up, but hit me up. Sometimes I cancel smaller bookings for bigger ones. So yeah, hit us up at ccdnbmusic@aim.com. I think me and Vice are doing our, second back-to-back set in Kitchener soon. So big up to Kitchener Massive. I don't have the details, but they know. We'll be there soon with Marcus.
Easy, this is Gremlinz. You're listening to CCDNB with DJ Kapulet.
You gonna get that? Oh no, wait, that's not the door knocking. That's fucking Gremlinz. An aspect. A track called the Gavel and Soothsayer. Get your jungle march on.
Left, right, left.
Let's read some Facebook shouts.
All right, Richard Chambers. Love this. Nice to see local talent representing the D&B scene. R2D2. Wicked sounds. From Aunt Forsyth. Absolute awesome podcast. Keep them coming, CCDNB. From Sam Harris. Loving the jungle and the jump up. Big ups from the UK.
Yeah, big ups UK. Big ups. Was that guy's name R2D2? He spelt it like literally.
Yeah. HRTOO. DEEHTOO.
That's a pretty cool name.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So if you haven't already, please go to facebook.com/CCDNB and join the CCDNB Facebook crew.
This is Profane at digitalrecord.com and listen to the CCDNB podcast with DJ Kapulet.
All right, time for another heavy bass hitter, courtesy of Stranjah. I'm going to get him on the podcast. And this one is a track called One Note, one of my favorite tunes. This is the VIP mix on Wrekanise Recordings. Big up to Profane. Check out the new imprint on Wrekanise Recordings. I'll be out in April. Head over to Wrekanise.com. And actually, I should probably spell that out. It's WREKANISE.com. You can also check out Profane's blog at profanebeats.com. Beats with a Z.
What's up? This is Stranjah, and you're tuned in to CCDNB with DJ Kapulet.
Big! So you guys might have to excuse our enthusiasm this podcast. Me and Kasha kind of taken a vow since the last podcast to not smoke weed anymore.
So we're all energetic and bouncing off the walls. I think it's more fun to do this sober, actually. Because whenever we get stoned, we're just so like, blah.
Yeah, well, it's kind of something that we've been doing for a long time, and we're getting old, and we need to focus on more important things. I love the ganja. I love Mary Jane so much, but I gotta make room in my brain for other things, you know?
I hear ya. Big up to the sober massive up in the penthouse.
Yes, support. Support. All right, quickly, some comments off the CCDNB site, ccdnb.com.
I agree with Kasha. Well, thank you. We miss your liquid mixes, so get on that, your little sis Munchkin.
Oh, thanks, Munchkin. I forgot, didn't I promise a liquid mix?
Yeah, you really did.
I'll get around to it.
Boom, yes. Big up Kapulet. Big up CCDNB. You guys are great. Keep it up. Much love, Sadie.
Big up Sadie.
Big tunes. Nice interview. Great mix. Respect, MASH. Big up
Mash
Go
it up.
Canada Go from Kane.
Go Canada Go. That was probably posted when the Olympics were going on.
Yeah, probably. Scehmatic DnB row. Titty Tays.
Oh, yeah, that's because if you go to the picture gallery, there's that one interesting picture of the chick holding up the I Love CCDNB, and she's topless. Have you seen that?
I have, actually, yeah.
Nice.
And then a UK fan wrote, where can I get these from? Keisha Shante, Bad Boy, Arcola, DnB remix. 3 Days Grace, Wake Up, the Justin Todd DnB remix. And then the Vice featuring Sean goes Pop Apart.
Switching back to the smoother vibes.
The soulful vibes.
Okay, so Keisha Shante, Bad Boy, Arcola DnB remix. That's available on Jungle Expeditions. So you can check out the Jungle Expeditions online shop. Just Google it. 3 Days Grace, Wake Up, Justin Todd, DnB remix. Just email me and I'll send it to you because it's a bootleg. And Vice featuring Sean Goes Pop Apart. That's forthcoming on Stride Recordings. So you're just gonna have to hold your breath for that. But big ups, thanks for the inquiries. I'm more than happy to help people find tunes. You can always hit me up on AIM at CCDNB Music. And anybody that's ever heard the show and hit me up on AIM knows that I respond to just about everyone and usually get into like long-winded conversations. Drum and bass is my favorite topic to talk about, so...
Oh, I love this track.
Yeah, you know what? I can't believe I haven't played this yet. This came out on Stride Recordings last month. I really don't know my shit, eh? Yeah, this one came out on Stride Recordings on February 25th. And I consider this one Scehmatic's masterpieces.
Yeah, it's a good track.
Very good piece of work. It's called At Most. Check them out at schematicsound.com. Big ups Dan on your new job at the mastering house.
Big up Dan.
Big ups to everybody supporting the Stride releases. You can get them all at Track It Down, iTunes, Juno, Dogs on Acid, and of course, Stride Recordings shop at striderecordings.com. That's probably your best bet because it's a little cheaper and you're directly supporting Stride Recordings and indirectly supporting CCDNB. And I want to send this one out to Brittany Hetherington, because I know she's listening. Loving the corn rolls. Support your Canadian Armed Forces. I really admire those people. When I first got this tune, I used to habitually play it like first thing in the morning.
It's a good way to wake up.
It
Slowly just wake yourself up, start your day on a good note.
Yeah, you know, maybe not such a bad idea. Go to shriderecordings.com, pick up this tune, and set it as your alarm. And wake up to this. That'd be sweet.
Very soothing.
Hey, this is Scehmatic representing Stride Recordings and schematicsound.com. You're getting schooled on Canadian drum and bass with DJ Kapulet on the CCDNB podcast.
And that's the lick right there. The lick!
You've actually got a pretty decent MC voice there, buddy.
No. The Jungle Train crew knows my MCing. It has to be,
As long as it's better than that dude who you played earlier on, then you're good to go.
Yeah, well, I guess I am better than that dude.
Even I'd be better than that dude.
Now you can see why I blanked out his name. I mean, poor guy.
Yeah.
For all I know, you could be sick, and it's just... Even some of the best MCs sound horrible when they have too much to drink. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Override. This is off the Saturn EP. This is available now. Getting great reception for this EP. Track's called Bring It Back.
Fabulous track.
Big ups all the feedback. So yeah, bringing this one back. I played it on a podcast a while ago, but such a good tune. Send this one out to Ed Real over at Track It Down. Big ups for the support.
Who does the vocals in this?
Override does the vocals.
Really,
He did his own vocals, yeah.
Nice. Good voice.
He's working with a few new vocalists now, too. And he's got some things on the go.
Big up.
Hey, this is Override, and you're listening to the CCDNB podcast with DJ Kapulet, Canadian content drum and bass.
And you know what? Override. Dan, if you're listening to this, maybe don't be so hesitant to use your own vocals, because this one turned out great.
I quite like it.
You know who else also uses his own vocals? Grim.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Every Grim track you hear, that's him singing.
I really like his voice, too.
I want to send a shout out to Ray and Granny, standardly.
Yeah, big up, guys.
I was doing like a Ustream thing, where you can sign up and just start broadcasting, and
yeah, it's a video site, right?
Yeah, it's like you create your own TV channel. I tried it out, and Ray and Granny logged on, and we just like kind of chilled out over the video and played them some tunes.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing the video thing. I get nervous.
Yeah, it's a little too much pressure. You know?
At least like here, if we fuck up, we can edit it out, right?
Yeah, exactly. Good thing too, because we've had some pretty serious fuck-ups in the past.
Shh.
This is Nuisance, and you're listening to DJ Kapulet on the CCDNB podcast.
do another one of those blooper reels, kind of like he did on the last episode. That was so funny.
Blooper reels? What, the very end of the podcast?
Yeah, the very end. How you
I
had
don't know
all
if
that
anybody
little
knows
stuff
this,
at the
but pretty much at the very end, the very, very end of every podcast is a little something. So, yeah.
I like it. It was funny.
We got a funny one from Jaffe at the end of this one.
Good old Matt. Big up.
So there's a few new releases by Nuisance. That one was Integra. It's on Future Thinking, out now. And incoming is a little forthcoming treat from Stride Recordings. This is Scehmatic with Everything's Color. I love this tune. Should be out on the first installment of the Stride EP sometime in maybe May or June.
That's a fantastic picture of Dan too.
Yeah, if you're listening to the MP4, you download this off iTunes. As you listen to the show, where your album cover is, it'll be like a slideshow for every track. There's a picture of the Scehmatic eating a cracker. I think it's like caviar.
Yeah.
And he's got a frame.
It's such a great picture. Big up, Dan. You're fabulous.
Very artsy. And I don't think I've mentioned yet, you can follow me on twitter.com/Kapulet with a K, of course. You can also follow Stride Recordings on Twitter at twitter.com/StrideDnB. You know, I gotta say, the producers are really upping their game. Even all the producers that were about 5 years ago, really good now. So, big ups all the Canadian producers, really upping their game, raising the bar. I mean, just fucking listen to episode 1 and listen to this episode. You'll fucking see the difference. It's
practice makes perfect, right?
So we have an interview with Everfresh from On Point Music. He came over to the studio with Lucky General last night.
Sadly, I missed it. I was hungover.
All right, let's get into this.
Get her done.
So normally I do interviews with artists and producers, but I thought it would be good to touch on the label managers behind some of the Canadian labels, and I thought, what better label to put the spotlight on than On Point. So I'm here with the label manager, Ian Everfresh. What's up, man? Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having me, man.
Now, For as long as I've been partying, I've been seeing On Point posters, vinyl releases, clothing line. I mean, you guys have been around for a while. When did you guys start On Point?
Well, we started On Point in 2001. May 2001 actually was our first release, and we had our second release in August 2001.
Did it start as a record label, or did you start throwing parties?
No, we started as a record label, but then we had the outlet, and we felt the need that there was need for quality events, and being a record label, we have access to the best artists and music. So
right, but you're not just a record label. You have you throw big events, and you got clothing line, right? You got podcast.
Yeah, we got podcast, videos. I mean, if you check out our new site, there's tons of stuff on there.
Yeah, you got a new site, onpoint.ca.
Yep, onpointmusic.ca.
I was just shuffling through it yesterday. It looks awesome, and you have onpointmusic.ca. I'm sorry. You have your whole catalog up there.
Yep, we also have a full digital store.
Right.
You can purchase all the music digitally, online MP3s, and waves coming soon.
And of course, that's all available on vinyl and on all your digital shops, iTunes, Trackdown, and everything.
Yeah.
But if you're listening, I highly suggest you go to the On Point site and buy directly from the label. You're supporting a Canadian label, and I'm sure the price is a little bit more reasonable, right?
Yeah, we have them at $198 Canadian, which is pretty good, Everyone else is, I think, $1 more US.
So yes, save a buck and support your locals and buy from the On Point site. Now, what's your role in this label?
Well, I'm the label founder and CEO.
Okay.
Also DJ, but I started with my partner Rich. We started in 2001, like we were talking about, and we just took it from there. We felt the need for an outlet for good Canadian content.
So, what sparked the idea to start a label? Was it something you've always wanted to do?
Yeah, I mean, we saw other people doing it, like, Vinyl Syndicate. We looked at them; they were like role models, sort of,
Yeah.
And we just felt there was a need, and we felt that we could offer something to the people, So, started in 2001. We had a lot of good connections in England. We got a hookup from Mickey Finn.
Nice, yeah. Vinyl Syndicate really kicked things off, I think, for Toronto, as far as putting out music and
yeah, definitely, they put us on the map.
But looking at On Point, I think if anybody were to fill their shoes with all the things they're doing, it's definitely On Point. What's the international reception like to your label?
Well, basically, it's been going good across the whole world. I mean, we've had lots of good support from people like Andy C, Groove Rider, Fabio. Brian G's playing it in every set. Frost. I mean, the list goes on and on. Rough Stuff supporting our stuff as well.
Nice. Have you been out to the UK or?
I haven't been out there since 2001 when we started the label. But I intend to go out there this year on a DJ stint.
So one of your main, one of the artists you have on the label is Marcus Visionary.
Yes.
Definitely one of Canada's top artists when it comes to drum and bass.
Definitely the top artist.
And you discovered him quite early, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've been hanging out with Marcus since I started, right? Being a DJ and stuff. And he was offering us tunes for the label, and we just went with it,
Right, how could you say no, right?
Yeah, exactly. In the early days, like 2001.
Yeah, and I noticed you started off going through the catalog. Started off as kind of a drum and bass label, much like Vinyl Syndicate, but you've kind of evolved into this dub rock kind of sound, this reggae sound, and I've noticed through doing this podcast that reggae jungle is definitely one of the most popular styles in Canada.
Yeah, definitely, man. Like Toronto's, like Canada in general is big on ragga jungle.
Are you trying to cater to that with this label?
Yeah, we're catering to it, but we also have other stuff coming out. We have some darker stuff coming out in the future, and like some more mellow stuff. So we're gonna have a bit of everything, maybe even dubstep. Who knows? House.
Now you got some international artists on here, some remixes.
Yep.
One of them being Serum.
Yep, Serum's the next release. Yeah, it's a remix of Bad Man, originally by Megaton Project, and that one's coming out next month.
And on the flip, you got another remix.
Yeah, we have a remix from Stalefish, which is another artist that we signed from France.
Right on.
So that's a double A-side 12-inch. And on the digital release, we're going to be actually having 2 bonus tracks, and there'll be a mix from Aries as well.
Okay. All right, big up. Well, how did you hook up with Serum? Because he's quite a popular guy lately.
Yeah, well, Serum is, we contacted him through our distributor, and they sorted it out. And I talked to him as well, and then he was down. So we just sent him in advance, and there you go.
Nice. So do you want to play a track?
Yeah, sure. Let's play the new Serum remix, actually. Oh, this is the new On Point next release, On Point 11 Visionary Badman remixed by Serum.
Available now?
Available now online and on vinyl April 13th.
Yeah, enough respect. East, west, north, and south. South, west, north, and east. Respect due to our massive respect due increase. You don't know. If you never know, well, I'm going to tell you now. This is the one like DJ Kapulet. Big!
So we're back with On Point label manager Everfresh.
Yeah.
So you started your label in 2001, and it was a different time back then. You started off just vinyl.
Yeah, we were just a vinyl label initially. That was our main focus. But I mean, now this is the digital era, man. Like 2010. So we gotta adapt to all the new formats. You know.
When did you start offering up digital releases?
We started offering digital releases maybe 2-3 years ago, something like that. We started off with like Juno, iTunes, a bunch of other like Chemical, Track It Down.
All right, now here's the question: do you think vinyl sales are going down as a result of the digital sales
I'd say they're going down, definitely. Like the numbers we were getting in 2005 is not the numbers we're getting today.
Yeah.
But I mean, a good tune is a good tune, right? So it just depends. So I think our next release will be very strong.
Well, yeah, we would hope that the digital releases kind of pick up the slack of the vinyl sales dropping.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the direction it's going, right?
Yeah.
Of course, I love me some vinyl, but we gotta look to the future.
The future is MP3, man.
It is. If you could give some advice for guys starting a label, now in 2010, because it's much different. Back then, it was a lot of work of putting out a vinyl label, and these days it's a lot easier. Anybody that wants to start a digital label and has a computer pretty much and has the music pretty much can. So do you think it's easier now or harder now to run a label?
Well, now I think it's definitely easier to start a label because there's so many different outlets and anyone can be a producer. Everyone has music, So there's definitely more stuff coming out now than there was back then.
Do you think it's harder to get recognized now, though?
It's probably the same. I mean, a good tune is a good tune, right? It doesn't matter what it is. If it's a good tune, people will know it, right? So,
do you feel that you kind of starting your label when you did? You have a lot of experience now, and then you come into this digital thing with the knowledge and all the connections and everything. Do you think that was your advantage? As opposed to maybe starting On Point. Let's say we started On Point today. Do you think it would be a big advantage that you started a long time ago? Or?
Yeah. I mean, we put the groundwork in a long time ago, right? We already know what to do, and we're just applying the same techniques to digital sales. It's basically the same thing, just a different market.
So what kind of advice would you have for someone that's starting a label now?
Anyone starting a label now, just take your best tunes, put them out there, man. You know, like the future's digital. Anyone could be out there, like as I was saying, you know, and
be picky.
Yeah, just put out your best tunes. You know, like that's one of our things. We don't put out just any tune.
Right.
Yeah, we're trying to select the best tunes, and then that's what will make a difference.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I know it's a lot of new label owners will start to get excited and just put out whatever tunes they can get their hands on. But it's good to have patience and be really picky.
Definitely. I mean, I could go put out 20 releases right now that, you know, that are half-assed, but that's not the way I see it, you know? So we got to put out the best stuff.
Yeah, especially...
That's what makes it, you know, big.
Big. And I mean, with how competitive it is now, I mean, a lot of people are saying there's no such thing as B-sides anymore. You have to have 2 A-sides.
Yeah, they're all double A-sides now. I mean, that's what we intend, right?
Are there any artists that are not on the label but you've been kind of keeping an eye on? Anyone that's been grabbing your attention in Canada?
Well, you know, you have like Mutt is really good. We're possibly signing him. Gremlinz, we possibly have something coming up from him as well. And we're open to anyone, actually. You know, just I've heard some good bits from other people. I don't know, Jedi's making some bits. And then you got your regular people like Visionary. He's got tons of bits as well. So
nice.
There's lots of stuff going on, man.
So if someone wants to send you some tunes for consideration, how can they do that?
Well, you can hit me up. You know, the regular routines on Facebook. We have twitter.com/onpointmusic. Our site as well, onpointmusic.ca.
They're all over the social network, right?
Yeah,
so.
We have to be on everything, right?
Of course.
That's the future.
So yeah, just head over to the site and all the links for the networks are there.
Yeah, definitely. Just hit me up. Any producers out there with good tunes, your tunes are always welcome.
You do a lot in terms of clothing. You got the podcast, you have the label, you have events. Is there any projects you're working on for the future? Or?
Well, I think we're going to be stepping into the video. Like we're going to be doing videos, obviously, of our events, but our next track, we're going to be doing a music video as well.
Oh, really?
Which is a new thing for us. We've never done that.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's the future as well. You know, if you look at people like Zinc and all those guys, they're doing that stuff now. And then,
well, no doubt, YouTube is huge.
Yeah, YouTube's huge. You know, anyone could put out stuff, so we got to be on that.
So that's cool. So you got a team of people working on music videos for your releases. That's awesome.
That's the next step. Yeah, and then we're thinking about doing On Point TV as well.
Yeah.
Like a video podcast as well, but it's like an idea, right?
Yeah, I was checking that over the weekend. There's this thing called Ustream. Maybe I'm a little bit late on checking it out, but it's really cool. You basically set up your show and you stream it live. You Twitter it out, I guess, and people can
broadcast from your iPhone, man. It's crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then people can chat to you like live.
Yeah.
So it's really interactive. So yeah, watch out for that. It's Ustream.
Ustream.tv.
It's gonna be like the next YouTube.
Yeah.
Or the next TV even.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I was watching. There's some big channels on there, like big comedians like Joe Rogan and like live basketball games.
Yeah, it's nuts, man.
Anyways, so that's cool. Do you want to play another track?
Yeah, sure. Let's play. So we're gonna play again.
Something forthcoming.
Oh yeah, we're gonna play the new forthcoming Visionary track, forthcoming On Point.
So this is an exclusive?
Yeah. It's called Cool and Deadly.
Alright, big up.
JD holding it down with who? The main man, DJ Kapulet on the ones and twos alongside CCDNB music crew. That's Canadian content, drum and bass. Real. Go tell your motherfucker, sisters, and go tell the whole of them, and JD, we there, we telling you all right now. Wow.
Yeah, man, trust me, Lucky General passing through, representing the I-Grade family. One big up my virgin DJ Kapulet, CCDNB, big things are going, trust me. I'm missing that.
Cool and Deadly by Mark's Visionary, forthcoming on Point. We were mentioning during the track that's just the instrumental version.
Yeah, that's right. We're possibly going to be having a vocalist on top of that one. More details to come soon.
All right, wicked. So just to recap, what are the next few releases to look forward to on Point?
We got the Serum remix coming out in April.
Okay.
And then that Visionary one's going to be coming out in September. And then after that, we possibly have Serum and Blade Runner for a 12-inch.
Nice.
Which will be really good.
So you're going to do a mix for us?
Yeah, doing a podcast for you guys. It's going to be full of Canadian stuff on Point.
Nice, so it'll be like a nice little label showcase?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Nice. So that's going to be the next podcast. Make sure you subscribe so you can download that right when it's available. Is there anything else you want to plug?
Well, obviously, check out the website, www.onpointmusic.ca.
You got MySpace?
We're not really doing... Yeah, I do. But
you know what?
We're not even really doing that anymore.
The only reason I even had MySpace because my distro company demands that I do. Yeah, I don't even think. But you know what?
A lot of the American guys...
Yeah, I was just going to say, the Americans are still on the MySpace.
The English guys are using it, but I mean, now that we have our own site, and like there's so many different other outlets like Twitter, MySpace, Facebook.
Yeah, it's all about the Facebook and Twitter.
You know, Ustream, like, there's tons of different things out there.
So before we wrap this up, I just want to ask one more question. You've been DJing for a while. What was like the wildest experience you've had DJing?
Probably the C&E parties back in the day, man. Just like playing on the stage in front of like 10,000 people. That's nuts, dude. And the stage is just rumbling underneath you, and it's crazy.
Any particular parties come to mind?
I don't know. I can't remember what party that was. I think it was a Life Force Osiris back in the day.
Osiris, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Life Force Osiris. Those were the best parties. Freaking 99 in the Docks driving range.
Yeah.
That was the craziest party.
I mean, those were
20,000 people in the Docks.
Huge venues. Yeah, like
unheard of.
I mean, we were really on par with when it came to parties.
That, though, definitely, man. It's definitely coming back.
You think so?
Yeah.
I hope so.
I think it's coming back now, man.
Because the party scene has kind of died down a bit.
If you look at other places like LA, like they got Electric Daisy, 100,000 people.
Yeah.
Like the vibe is still there, man. You know, like Miami Music Conference, like still stuff going on. So I think we just need to put our work in, and then it'll come back.
Yeah, and I think through everybody working hard, even the producers putting out the great music, the DJs,
definitely,
working hard, and then people promoting parties, we could turn the scene around.
Exactly.
Not saying that's ever been bad, but it was really good, and then it slumped for a bit, and I think we're on the way back up.
Definitely, man.
You still got Destiny around doing their thing?
Yeah, there's lots of good promoters right now. There's Destiny, Theory's still doing their thing. They're coming back. You got Ruckus is coming back. You got High Grade, On Point's doing stuff. We got another party coming up in June with Destiny. That's going to be really big. And then another party coming up soon. So yeah, there's tons of stuff going on, and also all the little promoters out there. We need constant promotion stuff going on in different places just to build up our scene,
So you have a few parties coming up. You want to mention those parties, or?
Yeah, well, we got a party in June with Destiny. I mean, that's all I can say for now.
Okay.
Yeah, the info will be out soon.
You think maybe CCDNB can score some tickets for a few listeners?
Yeah, definitely, man. We'll be doing some giveaways on CCDNB.
Nice. Any shoutouts you want to give out?
Yeah. Obviously, Lux. He's here with us in the studio. We're going to be doing the podcast.
He's going to be emceeing on the mix? Yeah. Lucky General.
And then obviously Visionary, Marcus, big up. Rich, my partner. Urban Music Distribution. And we got some artists, Spiky T, Isaac Maya, Stalefish, and Peter Rankin, Camp Soldier, all the vocalists, Dave Whalen, and big up Toby at Urban Music.
Nice, big ups. Thanks again so much for coming out to the show. And
thanks for having me, man. Hope to come down again.
And one last mention to check out On Point at onpointmusic.ca.
Get your downloads on merchandise.
Big.
Cause my song comes to unload the case, and don't make no noise, rude why? Cause you could have dead already tonight. Step aside while we murder the place.
You're listening to CCDNB.
Yes, big ups Everfresh. Big ups On Point Music.
Big up Lucky.
Now for another cut from the Nerve Damage EP. Brand spanking new and out now. Now this, I would call this like a little kind of a fusion between dubstep and drum bass. Dubstep and drum bass had a baby, this would pop out. This one's called Data Center by the one like Spinlock. Go ahead and grab it at striderecordings.com. Big! Sending this one out to NC-17. Bongos. Also, shout out to Don Johnson. Big up Sarah Richardson. Hopefully you can make it out to NDC with me on Saturday. It'll be good times. Big up Trench and Mike D. Alright, so getting into the email, we only got a few emails. Let's read one of them now.
Hi, just wanted to let you know that you're the best. Thank you for supporting Canadian drum and bass in this way. I've downloaded all the mixes and audio. Keep the quality under control and you'll succeed. Please, oh please, oh please, keep the quality where it's at now and keep pushing new sounds and female vocalists, as well as the psychedelic bass sounds, such as Filter Sweeper's YouTube dubplate. You know, the stuff that echoes rave vibes every time the bass comes around. Thank you, LaVice. Thank you, Scehmatic, aka Dan Dubois. Thank you, Spinlock, aka Justin Todd. Thank you, Override. Looking forward to and sending ultra vibes to your album. And thank you to existing and future producers, remixers, engineers, and everyone involved. Peace, keep the beats rolling and high vibrations to everyone and the earth from Sky Super.
Sky Super. Big up Sky Super for that letter. Thank everybody for sending me all these kind words, all these kind emails. I'm not the best, but I will. But I will do my best not to let you guys down as far as quality.
Big up your chest, Justin.
Okay. I'll big up a little bit of my chest.
Okay, cool.
Maybe a little purple nipple.
I can help you out with that one if you really want. If I give Justin a purple nurple, I'll take a picture and put it up on CCDNB.com.
Not gonna happen. Alright, Nuisance. Big!
I love the name of this track too. Obsessive Compulsive. What a name for a tune.
Nuisance always comes up with great names.
Yeah, he really does.
This one's off the Drums of the Damned album sampler on Vampire Recordings. Big ups to Vampire Recordings crew. And yeah, this is out now on vinyl, MP3, all your formats.
Pick it up on Black Crack.
Oh yeah, Black Crack. That's what we used to call it.
You've got quite the collection of the crack yourself there, Justin.
Yeah, I wish I could afford to keep buying vinyl, but it got to a point about a year or so ago where I just had to, I just couldn't afford it. And
well, everyone's doing the whole CDJ and
And I mean, now I don't even really pay for my tunes. They just get sent to me.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want to send me vinyl, I promise to play your tune on the show. How about that? But it has to be Canadian. I'm still getting UK tunes, which is all good.
But he can't play them, guys. Not here, at least.
This is NC17 and you're listening to CCDNB with DJ Kapulet.
Incoming on hardware. This is off the Aquarius EP. NC17. Track called Altitude Era.
NC17 always has some wicked tracks.
Just wait till you hear this one. Don't forget to check out the Grindhouse on bassjunkies.com. And also sending a shout out to siphonlive.co.uk. This podcast will be rotating on that stream. So big ups, Siphon. Want to big up NC17 and Marcus Visionary for representing at WMC this year. And also, the new poll is up. Go on ccdnb.com and vote for what your favorite segment of the show is. Now here's some more Psidreamy type Psidream. This one is off the Colonial Collapse EP out now on Onset Audio. Track called Tech 9.
You guys also might have noticed there's no news segment this time.
Well, we do that monthly, right? It's still March.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. We'll have a new segment for April. For sure. Don't forget to hang tight for those tickets to Dillinger in Calgary, Alberta, Innovation Canada. Also, your chance to win a Trilogy Sound Crew t-shirt and a little gift bag, I guess you could call it, of CCDNB stuff. We're going to do that in about 5 minutes.
Is it just me, or is there a whole bunch of tracks called Tech 9? You know?
Oh no, Stick Bubbly did a track called Tech 9 that I played. I mean, come on, you know how hard it is to name a track that hasn't already
Yeah,
been
it's
taken.
true.
Sending this one out to Scott Free, Dubcom. Big ups to Psych 1. And my man Brits. All the Dark Side Toronto crew.
Big up DCS 905.
And don't forget to check out dcs905.ca.
Big ups to Prophecy as well. Big up James.
Incoming a former guest of the podcast, Catacomb. This is his remix of Robot Death Squad's Supercharger on the Wiper Species EP. Check out for that album. Big album. Big!
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Catacomb. You're listening to CCDNB with Kapulet.
Like insanely dark. Like,
Go big or go home, baby.
like epic dark. Love it, love it. Go pick up this tune and play it on a huge system too. I'm sure the podcast doesn't do it justice. All right, let's give away that stuff.
How do you want to do this contest there, buddy?
This is what we're gonna do.
Okay.
One of two things. Now pay attention. You can email ccdnbmusic@aim.com and just tell me what you're doing to spread the word about this podcast. Because I do this out of my own pocket. I don't obviously make money. It costs me money to do this. And I don't ask for anything else from you guys other than spread the word. Get the word out there. That helps me a ton, and that's all the pay I need. But of course you can donate if you want.
And what's the other way they can win?
The other way you can win is to contribute to our picture gallery by sending in a picture with CCDNB in there somewhere. You can hold up a sign saying "I love CCDNB" topless if you want. You can.
Justin would like that one. Get creative.
Yeah, you can. I don't know. Download the logo and make a graphic. Whatever you want to do.
The most creative
Just
picture
contribute
will
to the
win.
picture gallery. And make sure when you do so in the email, let me know what you want. You have your choice of 2 tickets to Dillinja in Calgary at Innovation Canada. You can have a Trilogy Sound Crew t-shirt, courtesy of Tester and the Trilogy Sound Crew. Big ups. Or you may have a CCDNB. What do you call them when you get them for when you go to your birthday?
A goodie bag?
A goodie bag. And with that, you're going to get a CCDNB keychain, button, stickers, postcards, Vice, the Future EP on CD, and maybe a lock of my hair. I don't know.
Give them a lock of your cat's hair. There's plenty to spare.
All right, it's time for the Canadian Classic.
The Canadian Classic.
It's time for the Canadian Classic.
For an 80-minute podcast, that kind of flew by.
Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun.
Sending this one out to my little sis Munchkin and Rene, aka Sugar Bee, overseas. This one's for you. This is just one of those sentimental tunes. Once again by Slip. This one was came out on Jedi Records in 1997. And yeah, flip side of this is Let Me Know.
That is so gonna replace Wiggity Wiggity Woe.
Yeah. I'm retiring the Wiggity Wiggity Woe.
Aww.
But I do want to send a big shout out to Detox.
Dig it.
I love that guy. He's a great guy. Fucking.
I love his little Philly cheesesteak t-shirt when he wears them.
Yeah, yeah.
Picture of the sandwich on them.
Yeah, he's a local DJ here in Toronto. He spins drum and bass, breaks. So yeah, gonna retire Wiggity Wiggity Woe. I'd imagine some people might be getting tired of it.
But it's so much fun to say.
No.
Fine.
We're bearing R.I.P. Wiggity Wiggity Woe. Okay.
One
last time. Well, okay. All right.
Jungle makes me feel like wiggity wiggity whoa, and drum bass makes me feel like yeah.
Big. Alright, so I guess that's about it for the show.
Well, I got one more email to read.
Oh, do you?
I sure do.
Do it up. Quick.
Hey, Mr. K. I just want to say hi and congrats on the podcast. I've only ever been aware of the UK, European, the jungle drum and bass scene, but now thanks to your podcast, I'm fully aware of Canada. I also didn't realize that so many of the classics are linked to Canada in some way. Oh yeah, if you haven't read it yet, I may recommend Brian Bell Fortune's Calling All Crews. It's a brilliant insight into early UK DnB. Thanks for your time, and I have the latest jump-up episode to look forward to on my way into work tomorrow. Take it easy, James.
Yeah, big up James, and yeah, that is exactly the reason I do this podcast. Lots of people commenting, I didn't know Canadian drum bass was this good. Well, I didn't really know the Canadian drum bass was this good either. So, don't forget, if you want those tickets to Innovation Canada, that is, I should give some info on that, eh?
Yeah.
That is in Calgary, Alberta at Republic, 206 17th Avenue West. This one is going on
April 4th.
April 4th. Lineup includes Dillinger alongside Obscene vs. Big Worm and DJ Kane, Room 2. Dubstep, reggae, and grime. We have the Plastician. How do you say that name?
Plastician. Yep.
And what do I know about UK Garage? Anti-Serum, Slim Pickens, my man Dub Conscious, big up. Room 3, Sideshow Sid, and Dean Clark, whoever they are.
We'll big him up anyways.
Tickets $20 in advance. VIP tickets $30 in advance. Free tickets. Email ccdnbmusic@aim.com and let me know how you're spreading word about the podcast or contribute to our picture gallery. Send those photos also over to ccdnbmusic@aim.com.
Just make sure you tell us which prize pack you want.
Yes. 3 choices. Trilogy Sound Crew t-shirt, CCDNB gift bag, goodie bag, and Innovation Canada tickets. So until then, support your local Canadian drum and bass talent. We've got a lot of great fucking everybody in this country of ours, and we need to embrace that. Peace. Big! Do it with me.
Big!
www.ccdnb.com.
It's old right here. It's some massive craziness. Y'all ready? I'm talking like some all beef shit with some bunnage, a little bit of lettuce, some cheese. Bigger. Big Mac attack! Big Mac attack! Big Mac attack! You know I'm see Jaffe like to eat, I'm getting fat. Big Mac attack!
I don't see what that has to do with CCDNB.